Hey viewers, hey subscribers, welcome back to my channel for those of my returning subscribers, and welcome if you are new to the channel. Hey y'all, hey. I missed y'all and I wasn't able to get on live last night because needless to say I was super busy, had a lot of stuff going on, so my apologies to all my tarot students. So if you're a part of my little tarot class that I got running, all right, I'll be posting on Instagram for y'all because I wanted to do I wanted to add the suit of cups because we already did wands and swords, so we're about to progress. Okay, not only that, but I also wanted to go over the court cards: pages, knights, kings, queens, aces. Okay, I wanted to go through those for those of you guys who are learning tarot. Hey M, because I get a lot of questions about, well, how do you know how to read, someone's energy coming up? Usually in a reading, like, let's say I get a king and a page. A page could be a younger person. A king could be a more mature person, right? A king could be a father. He could be a grandfather, but he's an older, more mature masculine energy. Hey Queen. So we'll go over that in the tarot class. I had to take a nap when I got home today, so I would have been on earlier, but yeah, had to get some sleep, y'all, because I stayed up last night, like working on projects and getting stuff together, creating formulas. It was a hot mess. And then I had to be up early this morning, so I needed a nap. But I'm glad to be back. Anybody who hops into the live stream, yeah, a little small 30-minute nap, and just a little nap. But yeah, anybody who is hopping into the live stream, if you like a reading, please make sure you send your donation. Let's not do this this business. Right? The queen of projects, the queen of doing too much, needing to take a nap. Yeah. My person told me that today. He was like, you need to go sit down somewhere. He was like, you do too much. I was like, you're right. I was like, I need to take a nap. He told me that. He was like, you need to go sit down somewhere or take a nap. I was like, take a nap? Ouch. But yeah, I took a little 30-minute nap. It was like a little power nap. So I feel better. So I was like, let me hop on the live stream. But also I wanted to ask, like, what other types of readings you guys want to see, because I will be back posting content. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be posting content, tomorrow night or something like that. And this weekend I plan on posting more content for you guys. I know I did a pick a card, and I also know I did a what's going on in their environment, like a no contact type of reading. Let me know, comment on the live stream, let me know, or comment, DM me on Instagram. Let me know what types of readings you guys would love to see. Me personally, as a reader, y'all, I'm gonna keep it so 100. Like, I am kind of burnt out on so much relationship readings because they're just draining. They're just draining. They're a bit much. Hi, the High Priestess. Yes, you certainly can. Now, don't get me wrong, I will still do love readings if someone has, a question about a relationship or what have you. But, like, when I say I'm burnt out on love readings, it's like doing, like, recorded, doing, like, pre-recorded readings and uploading them for the collective for love relationship things. Because I feel like, this is just me, y'all tell me what y'all think, but I feel like, from my experience, when I scroll through YouTube or Instagram, whatever, anywhere there's tarot readers, I'm usually seeing like, oh no, you're fine, the High Priestess, you're fine. Cash App, Jacqueline Jones, my first and last name together. PayPal is Aquarian Empress Tarot. It'll come right up when you put it in there. It'll come right up when you put it in there. What was I gonna say? I feel like there's so many readers that cover twin flame relationships, what the energy is or surrounding your relationship with this person left, this cheating scenario, this third party karmic situation, this person is thinking about you but not speaking out, this person may reach out to you, messages from your person. Like, I feel like it's an overload of being focused on someone else outside of self. And to me, that becomes highly toxic, in a sense that people are so reliant on someone else's emotions, or they're needing validation from this person. Well, I don't know how this person feels, or I don't know, where this relationship is going. They should be having that conversation with that person. My goal as a reader is to inspire and motivate you to do what you need to do to get to where you want to be. Like, if you're having relationship issues, that's one thing. But for people who are just single and just looking for love in all the wrong places, no. Readings are no. If you are single and you're watching this live stream, my advice and my message to you is to work on self first. Know what it is that you want in a relationship. But that's second. Number one, take care of self. Get to really know you as a person. Get to really know yourself. Be in a relationship with yourself. Know what it is you like. Know what it is that you don't like. Know what your goals are. And once you really take some time to learn yourself and have fun with yourself and take yourself out and do things for yourself, then you can include someone else into that picture. Like, even the things about ourselves that we don't like for myself, for example, sometimes, like, one of my biggest pet peeves and one of my biggest triggers is like somebody insulting my intelligence, like seeming like I'm slow or like I can't do something. And that's a trigger for me, and that's been a trigger for me as a child. So sometimes I can come across as very defensive if I feel like somebody is being like some type of way towards me or insulting my intelligence, like, oh, you can't do this, or you don't know how to all you have to do is use common sense. Like, I don't have any common sense, right? So those for me are triggers, and I notice that within myself. So if that's something that bothers me, that's something I need to not allow. I need to not allow that type of thing to get to me on an emotional level to where I'm upset or I'm pissed off. And I need to communicate that with whoever is in my energy or whoever I'm in a relationship with or dealing with. Like, this is an issue for me. I'm letting you know that now. Like, but at the same time, it's like, it's a trigger for me. But at the same time, it's a trigger for me because, and this is what I found out, guys, and this is why shadow work is so important. I took some time to figure out why those types of things or comments, derogatory comments, trigger me. It's because of my own insecurity. I know that I'm intelligent. I know that I'm fully capable of doing what needs to be done. I know that I had the skills. You know what I mean? Hey, Benita. Hey, Happily. Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream. Welcome back for all of y'all who are returning subscribers. We missed you, Happily. But I realized within myself that it's my own insecurities. So once I decided to start working on that, now it doesn't trigger me as much. Now it's just like, somebody says like a little smart aleck comment to me or something like low-key insulting my intelligence. It's just like water off a duck's back. Like, it's like, this person has no idea. They have no clue what I'm capable of. So I don't even, like, now it's like, it doesn't even bother me to that point. But I had to get to a point where I accepted the fact that I allowed myself to get in my feelings, to get emotional because somebody said something to me that made me feel like I was inferior, unintelligent, incapable, incompetent. And I know that I'm none of those things. So yeah, we missed you too, Happily. So once I took the time with myself to really learn and, really realize the things that trigger me, the things that piss me off, the things like we talked about last live stream that are non-negotiable, like I will not tolerate it. And this is another thing too that I learned about myself is that I had to step up my boundaries. For anybody watching watching this live stream. Like, oh, thank you, Casey. Girl, I've been dieting this week. I feel better too. I really feel better. Thank you, the High Priestess. So, you know, I really took some time to do the shadow work, to realize things about myself that really trigger me, that I don't like, that, you know, that are just, I don't even like about myself. Like, ooh, I don't want to come across as a very defensive person, or, you know, or a selfish person, because sometimes in my shadow energy, I can be very selfish. Like, I'm not really concerned about what anybody else is doing. Like, I can be selfish. And so I've learned those things about myself, and I'm like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. So I need to fix that. I need to fix that behavior. So what I started doing was the things about myself that I noticed that I don't like. When I notice that I become very passive, or, you know, I get timid or whatever when it comes to confrontation, I started embracing confrontation and looking at it in a different light. The High Priestess, girl, listen. The only reason I started doing it was so that I could feel better. Like, if I lose weight in the process, great. But I feel better when I eat better. Hey, Valerie. Valerie is another one of our moderators, y'all. She's one of our new moderators. So shout out to Valerie. But yeah, like, this is why shadow work to me as a reader, like, I'm probably going to be focusing more of my readings on shadow work and self-reflection and self-accountability, because once you do that, then you can have better relationships. Right? Well, I've been mostly eating salads. Like, I've been mostly eating salads, drinking water. I do still have my coffee, because y'all know I gotta have my coffee, right? Y'all know I gotta have my caffeine. But trying to drink a lot of water and eating more salads and incorporating more greens into my diet, because, you know, got to keep that digestive tract clean, and helping to detox the system. But me rambling on. But, you know, I was just stating how sometimes love readings can be a bit much, and it's like, sometimes I get to the point where I'm just like, ugh, another one of those. Ew. No bun, Casey? What? Exactly, happily, exactly. There's been scientific evidence that a healthy colon, like a healthy gut, it goes in sync with the brain, you know? High Priestess. Oh, the market salads, Valerie. I'll have to look for those. I didn't even know they had those. Like, sometimes I'll get the market side ones, like at Walmart. They have these little market side salads, and they have like protein, you know. Wow. Keto. Yeah. But you know what's funny though? I haven't really eaten burgers or anything like on purpose. Like, I wasn't trying not to eat the burger, but because I have the salads there, like I have salad at work, like I had yesterday, today, Monday. Like, I have the salads and I have salad here at the house, so I ate salad last night. You have to be dedicated, and I love it, the High Priestess. You have to really be dedicated, and that's how I've been this week. Like, I've really been dedicated. Like, I'm not eating no chips. I'm not snacking. If I do snack, I have like strawberries. I had strawberries and blueberries. Oh, that's great, Queen. I had strawberries and blueberries. Thank you, Casey. Yeah, keto is it's not for the faint of heart, for sure. Like, you really have to be, you know, once you start, you really got to be. That's probably what I should put in my smoothies. But I usually have kale and stuff in my smoothie. Really, the High Priestess? I didn't know that. Which I eat a lot of like boiled eggs and stuff in my salad, tomato, kale, lettuce. Girl, you can get back down. Don't worry. You can get back down. But yeah, whenever I want like sweet, I'll have fruit. As long as and that's what I found too. I noticed, one thing I noticed this week with trying to really eat healthier, and I also been taking multivitamins as well. For whatever reason, I don't feel that hungry. Like my appetite is not, like I'm not craving food like I normally will. Because usually I'm a meat eater. Like I usually crave meat, but I haven't really craved meat. One thing I noticed about being on a diet is like you really, really have to watch your patterns of behavior. Some of the eating habits that we've developed is just a pattern. Like I always will run to McDonald's and get a soda or whatever, or I'll run here and get a bag of chips or whatever. It's a habit, It's a habit. Like, like for whatever reason you keep cookies in the house because you've always kept cookies in the house as a snack, but replace the cookies with pineapple. Replace the ice cream with, frozen fruit or frozen yogurt. Like, like I've found for me, and it may not work for other people, but I find that replacing things that are really not so great, replacing them with what I can have. M said, nope, not doing it. What I can have makes me not even really think about what I can't have because I have something that I can have. So I've been snacking on granola. Ooh, the high priestess. I do like to go fast walking. That is something I love to do, and it also helped to tone like my stomach area. The fast walking, for whatever reason, it tones my legs and it tones my stomach area. So that was one thing I noticed about fast walking. I'm not much of a runner, but anywho. And I started doing sit-ups. I did start doing sit-ups last week. I started doing that. Oh, I never thought about that, Casey. Thank you for sharing that because I never thought about that. It's funny you say that though, because I could see the results. Like I said, I wasn't looking to lose weight. I just said I need to develop better eating habits. And so this week, it's almost Friday. I started this Monday, so I've been doing this 5 days. Yeah, somebody was telling me that running, it actually puts a lot of pressure on the body, So running, track is not like for your knees and stuff is not the best. They were saying like either you can fast walk or something like that, like walking, along long distances and stuff like that is better than running. I don't know why, but yeah, on the joints, exactly. That's what I heard. It was a doctor saying this. Somebody on YouTube, but I was like, never heard that before. Yes, I heard that too, Casey. Yep. Joints. The high priestess, you can go ahead and drop your question, love. Exactly, M. Exactly. I never thought about that. That's true. We got you, Valerie, love. Yeah, my family is like that too. All the women in my family, we all have wide hips. We just all have wide hips. So that probably would be harsh to go, to go running. How does it feel about you? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at his interview. You cut him off recently. Have you heard from him, the high priestess? I feel a lot of people are going to be doing that here very soon. A lot of people are going to be cutting people off because they realize that things are not what they appeared to be. All that was glittering wasn't really gold. So So I feel that for a lot of people, they're going to, a lot of people are going to start cutting people off. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Benita. We'll add you to the list as well. If you donated, please drop a green heart down in the chat box, the live chat box, so the moderators know to add you. A lot of people are going to start cutting people off because the person is not serious. They finally, here's the thing. When someone switches up and, you know, they start to become inconsistent where they were consistent before, let me tell y'all what really is happening. What's really happening is the mask that this person had been wearing the whole time, unbeknownst to you, the mask that this person has been wearing is falling off. So you're actually starting to see the real person. And this is why when you are dating, when you are courting or vetting, whatever word you want to use, talking to someone, getting to know them, this is exactly why time is on your side. I know some of the younger ones, like in their, you know, late teens, early 20s, mid 20s to 30s, are very impatient sometimes when it comes to relationships, but patience is the key. Thank you, Casey Love. Patience is key when you're dealing with the opposite gender. Patience is everything, because it takes time for you to really see where somebody's heart and intentions really are. It takes time. For some people, it can take a couple of years. It can take anywhere between 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years to see where this person, what is this person willing to sacrifice, or how are they willing to compromise in this connection, you know. And that's something that I feel like a lot of as a collective, a lot of the divine feminines are really, really gonna start seeing that. Exactly, Casey. The representative is what you first get. That's what you first get, is the representative. It's not the true self. It's like, oh, this is what I want you to see of me because I only want you to see this part of me, knowing that there's other sides of you, because we all have both light and shadow aspects of self. Like I was telling y'all about my little triggers, okay, that I had to work on doing shadow work, and realize I was my own problem, and I would not want to put that problem on anybody else. All right, Spirit, what's the energy surrounding the Virgo? What is his current energy towards the High Priestess, since they are not communicating? Let's see. I've thought about reaching out to you. But then I stopped myself. I thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. Let me tell you what that says to me. That says to me, I know I screwed up. I know I should apologize and fix the situation, but my ego's in the way, and I'm not about to apologize. I'm not finna do it, because, you know, then that means I'm gonna have to change my ways, and that's gonna make me a little uncomfortable, because, you know, change is uncomfortable. Change is like, ooh, it's like we're talking about changing diet. Change is like, ooh, I can't keep acting like this. I gotta do better. I have to be consistent. I have to act like a responsible and mature adult. I have to actually communicate how I feel. I have to communicate where this relationship is headed. I have to let her know what my intentions are. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, I thought about reaching out because, you know, I do feel bad. I kind of feel bad because I kind of do still have feelings. Perfect response, the High Priestess. Perfect response. Because the moment that you tolerate disrespect, listen to me, ladies, the moment that you tolerate disrespect, it becomes a pattern of disrespect. If this person has done it before, especially ghosting, they will do it again. And as many chances as you want to keep giving somebody and keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, trust me, take it from me, I know from experience. As many chances as you want to keep giving this person doesn't deserve a second chance. They do not. They've done it. Once is enough. Once is enough. If you want to just be generous and give them a second chance, okay, great. How many more times is it going to take for you to get ghosted, lied to, cheated on, disrespected, trampled all over, and talked to like somebody off the side of the street before you realize, okay, this is not going anywhere? That's what it is. It's the arrogant pride. Number one problem in a lot, I have to say probably 75% of connections, a lot of the problem is people's arrogant pride. People do not like to, one, apologize. People do not like to admit when they are wrong. People think too highly of themselves, like, oh, well, I don't know why I can go get any woman I want. Okay, so then you do that. Go get any woman that you want, but it won't be this one. It won't be this one with that attitude. It will not be this one, sir. You can move right along. I do not need you. You're an addition to what I already have going on. And the same for men. Like, people have to understand in relationships, it's a compromise. You have to give, and you give and you receive. It's reciprocal energy. Like you said, the high priestess, you keep the same energy. It's a reciprocal energy. And when the energy is not reciprocated, that's when the wheels stop turning, because it's like, okay, let's back it up a little bit, because it's not giving what it's supposed to give. If I'm giving 100% and you're only giving 25, let's do the math here. There's a 75% difference for those of you accountants. Right? We talked about this last week. Like, you can't make a withdrawal from an account that has no deposits. What deposits are being made? Exactly. And this is another topic we talked about last week. Like, if the person that you're dating, talking to, whatever you want to call it, right? Twin flame, soulmate, whatever. The person can't be a great friend. How can you expect them to be a great partner, spouse, boyfriend, fiance? If they can't start off by being a great friend, meaning being consistent communication, being respectful, being understanding, being empathetic, right? You're fine in love. Willing to listen, right? Being the person that's willing to listen and willing to accept advice. Because, in relationships, sometimes we help give our significant other good words of advice. We help give them good words of advice. We help because we try to help them in certain situations, because maybe we've had that experience, maybe we've been there before, maybe that's our field of study. If I'm an accountant, because I'm not, this is why I'm using this, right? And my person says, hey, how can I better manage my savings? Like, what can I do? Well, you can start by opening the savings account. Let's start there. Putting a certain amount of money in there and letting that money accrue interest over time, and the bank will continue to add to it. So I'm giving him the advice based on the information that I know, because I've had that experience, I've done it, I've been there, right? It's that type of thing. But if it's not giving what it's supposed to give, Spirit, how is he feeling? How is he feeling? How is the Virgo feeling towards the High Priestess? Let's see. I will make things right between us one day, eventually, and I feel like when it's too late, he may come back around. Oh my goodness, I hope not either. You've affected my life significantly. You may have awakened a certain side of him to realize that his arrogance, the High Priestess, is not going to get him anywhere. That he has to treat women the way that he wants to be treated. And so, because sometimes we're dealing with people who are men who are very dominant, and they like to try to control the situation and feel like they have the upper hand. But in the process of being so dominant, they fail to realize that you always have the freedom and the right to walk away at any given time. And you did just that. You showed him just that you're not the woman to be played with. How is he feeling? I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. So he may be thinking about everything that transpired between the two of you, the inconsistencies, right? The lack of, really showing up fully for the connection. And he may actually be considering reaching out. Let's just hope that by the time he considers it, that it's not too late, that you haven't moved on. And if you have, well, he had a chance. Don't really feel that sorry for him. This is the thing that kills me the most about men in relationships. Like, it's like you have a great thing going. You mess it up. So then we break up. So then 6 months down the road, you want to come back texting and calling and tell me, hey, babe, I hope everything's going well. I hope all is well with you. Everything is great. Absolutely, the High Priestess. Absolutely. There's a variety of reasons why, too. I just got caught up in the moment. That's why you're not hearing from him. Whatever he got caught up in is the issue. That's the issue. And so then, after you're no longer together, then it's all of a sudden, oh, well, now he's blowing up my phone. Now he's calling me. So now that he's seen me with pictures with somebody else, now he wants to call me, and now he wants to comment on my stuff, and now he wants to text me. And it's like, sir, we had a whole relationship. Where were you then? It's too late now. It's too late now. But I am so proud of you, the High Priestess, for taking that stand and not allowing yourself to attach yourself so much to this man that he dominated your whole world. Like you just couldn't respect yourself enough to say, you know what? I'm not with the shit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and remove myself from the situation. Keep that in mind. If you're in a connection, Divine Masculine, y'all too. If you're in a connection with the Divine Feminine who is not giving what she's supposed to give, she is not treating you with the love and respect that you deserve, be okay with walking away. Be okay with being alone. Be okay with saying, you know what? It's not working for me. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. I'm out of here. I'm not going to stick around for the disrespect. I'm not going to put up with the disrespect. I don't have to. Here's the thing. I say this, I feel like every live stream. There are 3 billion men on this planet. And probably a little bit more than that of women. Probably like 4 billion women. What is one? What is one who's inconsistent? Who doesn't give you clarification? Who doesn't communicate properly? Who's emotionally unavailable? Who has too much trauma? Who's unhealed? Who's financially unstable? Who's selfish? What is one compared to 3 billion? Because that means there's always other options. And I'm telling you, better options. So just know that the person that you've attached yourself to, there's always someone better. There's always someone better. There's always someone who is going to do way more than what you have decided is it. Because sometimes what we think is it, Spirit said he ain't it. He ain't the one. She ain't the one. Throw that fish back into the sea and let him swim. Let him swim. Hopefully somebody's going to catch him. But he's not the fish. He's that wrong fish. The wrong fish. Okay? But it looks like he got caught up in something, the High Priestess. He does feel like you've made him realize some things. So you've got his wheels turning in regards to relationships and how he treats and deals with women. Because I feel like he thought that he could, sometimes men tend to think that I can manipulate and control the situation by controlling how often they communicate with you, controlling whether or not they want to respond to you, when they respond to you, like Exactly. And it's not so, right? It's not so. So you have to say, here's a boundary. You cross the boundary, I'm closing the door. I'm no longer available. I don't care if you send smoke signals. I'm not answering your calls. I'm not responding to your text messages because you clearly, blatantly, in my face, disrespect me. And that is not something that I'm going to tolerate at all, point blank, period. I'm not going to tolerate it. That's just like if you text a question and the person, either they don't respond or they respond with something that totally has nothing to do with what you just asked. Disrespect. Flat out disrespect. Now, how you choose to handle that situation is up to you as an adult and as a mature woman or man, whoever's watching. But don't allow somebody to just walk all over you because you are not trash. And they should not treat you like that. Because, see, it's all fun and games when they're getting their way, when you're giving to them, when you're entertaining them, when you're giving them something, so they're receiving something from you, whether it's energetically, financially, sexually, emotionally. It's all fun and games when they're receiving, but when it's time to reciprocate, how is that energy being reciprocated? That's what's supposed to be kept in mind here. How is it reciprocated? How are they showing up to the connection? And if they can't show up, goodbye. Y'all, I have not yet got my shirt with goodbye, but I'm gonna get it. Goodbye. If you can't show up to the connection and do what you're supposed to do, be the person you're supposed to be, man or masculine or feminine, goodbye. Just goodbye. So he's thinking about you. He thought about reaching out, but then he second guessed it because he's got himself in a situation right now. He's not quite ready to get out of that situation, whatever that situation is. But also it's like he's too proud to beg. Too proud to say, you know what, I'm sorry. You know, I should have treated you better. We know. I should have treated you better. I should have showed up fully for this connection in a better light. But, you know, whatever the case may be. Spirit, what's the advice for High Priestess? What's the advice? You did the right thing, the High Priestess. Let me tell you that right now. You did the right thing because I can promise you, something better is ahead. Something better is coming for you. What's the advice? Paradise. Focus on your little paradise. Focus on what brings you joy and what makes you happy. Feelings of full bliss and delight. And Spirit is saying something you're going to feel in paradise soon. Because you know why? Because you decided to set healthy boundaries for yourself. You decided, I will not be walked all over. I will not be treated less than what I deserve to be treated. And I'm not settling for it, period. I'm not making excuses for it. I'm not tolerating it. Nothing. I'm closing that door right now. Look, romantic feelings are worth exploring. And look, you have Cupid's arrow, new love interest. So Spirit's saying that new love is going to be coming in for you very soon. Could be the friend. Could be the coworker friend. Just saying. We got crybaby. Plays the victim. Everything is about them. So even if he was to reach out, Spirit wants you to know, to just warning you that he's probably more than likely going to play the victim and act like, you know, he didn't do anything wrong here, that you just maybe misunderstood him, or you misperceived the situation, or he just had a lot going on, because, you know, none of us have anything going on but them. So, you know, this type of thing. Regrets. Thinking of the past and wishing things went different. Yeah, you may have some regrets over this situation, but Spirit's saying it's not anything to waste energy over, because, you know, what's done is done. Hey, Sarah Love. Making peace. Lyrics of apologies. So he may pop back up wanting to apologize and make things right, but hopefully, it may be too late, because you got a new love interest coming in here. Somebody that actually has romantic feelings for you. So, yeah. Just so you know. Spirit's like, move forward and be happy. All right, y'all. Bonita, you can go ahead and drop your question, love. I'm good, Sarah, love. How are you? How are you, boo? You're welcome, love. You're on the right track because you know your worth. Oh, I know the feeling, love. I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling. Busy, busy, busy. I love to see it. I love to see when you know, when someone knows their worth. Right. Let's see. June. Let's see. Let's tap in. Spirit, let's tap in. Let's see. All right. Spirit Universe, what message do you have for Bonita in regards to June? How does June feel about her? Give me one card for his overall energy. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. He could be like in his head about this connection with the Seven of Cups. Because you know the Seven of Cups is about one, illusions, two, choices. So in his head, he may be like, am I ready for a relationship right now? Is this something that I really want to do? Or do I want to move forward? Or like he's just having all these thoughts about what choices he wants to make in regard to the connection with you. So it's like he's trying to decide what he really wants. I feel like he's not really sure, which is why he gives off the mixed signals, you know? He's not really sure what he wants. He may also have other options. He also may have other options. You may not be aware of that, but he may have other options, which is why sometimes people do give mixed signals because they're trying to decide if they can get with this or they can get with that. And they don't really know which way to swing. So they're like, I might do this or I might do that. I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out what's the best course of action here. So I get that he's trying to make he's undecided is what I feel. Yeah. I mean, he likes you. He likes your energy. He likes your vibe and everything, but it's like he's undecided as to whether or not he wants to take it a step further, which is great that you pulled back, because if somebody's already giving you mixed wishy-washy, no, just go ahead and pull back and do you. Yeah, Six of Swords. Yeah, he's trying to figure out how to move forward in this connection with you. Seven of Cups next to the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving forward, moving on. It's like moving from one stage, and it's usually not the best stage because Six of Swords is always coming out of a particular energy and going into a better energy. So he's thinking about moving forward, but it's like he's undecided. He's looking at it like, I love this picture because it perfectly describes, like, sometimes it's like we have to look at it from every angle, like a diamond. When the light shines on it, it brightens from every angle. So he's looking at it from different angles, like, well, what if I was to, make this serious? Hi, Fiore. Fiore444. Welcome to my channel. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, please make sure that you like and subscribe. Also, if you hop into the live stream, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, he has some deep feelings towards you. The moon is here. This is telling me that he may be hiding his emotions from you, but he has deep feelings about this, and he's considering start making an offer with the Ace of Pentacles. He's considering it. Now, what he wants to do, okay, free will is at play, but it's like he's considering giving an offer. And I saw that, here it goes. Page of Pentacles. He's considering, you know, getting the start of this connection, building something with you, starting this connection off, giving you a small offer, like, you know, kind of open up, kind of expressing. The page is like, the pages make me feel some type of way in tarot, y'all, because they're kind of immature energy, and that's the kind of energy I get from him. Like, he's not emotionally mature. Like, he doesn't, like you said, he gives mixed signals, and it's like, oh, I like you, but I'm gonna keep my distance. I like you, but I don't want to say you're my girlfriend. I like you, but it's always the but, you know? So that's what I feel. But Page of Pentacles is like plans for structure, trying to get the relationship off the ground, just kind of seeing where things can go type energy. Yeah. Three of Swords. Hi, Mo. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, he may be, okay. I don't know if he told you this, but he may have experienced a breakup in the past that was really hard for him to deal with emotionally. So he may still be carrying residual energy, because I have the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is a good thing. This is a good sign, because it says he's coming out of that energy and he's ready to start over with the Page of Pentacles. But it's like, again, look, Two of Pentacles. He's undecided. And that's what he's not telling you. That's what he's hiding from you. That's what he's hiding from you. Like, he's not really sure whether or not he's fully ready to give to a connection, especially if he just ended a connection and he just was hurt and he just started to get over it. So now it's like, you know, he wants something balanced with you with the Six of Pentacles. He wants a reciprocal connection, but it's like he's not sure if he's ready to give. And that's what the Six of Pentacles is. It's a giving, a generous energy. So he's kind of like, he's kind of scared. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. What's the decision, Spirit? What's the decision? What is he undecided about? Yeah, if he's gonna move forward with this, because we got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is definitely about determination, and we have the Lovers here on the bottom of the deck about this connection. If he has the strength and the will with the King of Wands, because you know the King of Wands is very determined, strong-willed. If he has the strength to move forward in this connection, so that's what he's undecided about, just so you know. But he does have feelings for you. He does. What's the advice? What's the advice? Advice. I'm gonna shuffle this properly. Web, getting caught or entanglement. That could also be part of the problem too. He could have a lot going on in his own inner circle. When I think of web, I think of like, when I think of web, I think of like connections, friends, family, close relatives, ex-girlfriends. He may have some things from his past that he's still dealing with. So it's like, you don't want to get caught up in that mess. So it's a good thing that you kind of withdrew your energy until he can figure out what it is that he wants to do in this situation. The advice. We have barbaric, savagely cruel, or unbearably toxic. Yeah, there could be a toxic ex from his past. Like I told you, he was getting over some type of heartbreak. Yeah, and it was an unrequited love situation. Also, Spirit is warning you too that this could be an unrequited love situation. It says not enough chemistry here. but there's not enough love being shared between the two. So it's a good thing that you decided to pull back, because you don't want to be the only person giving to the connection. Oops. All right. Let down, broken promises. Yeah. You may end up feeling let down if you don't allow him to just come to you. Let him come to you. Let him be the man. Let him take the lead. Apologies. Yeah. Empathy, realization, and compassion. And I feel like by you pulling back, I feel like he's realizing, and he's showing empathy. Like you said, he comes around when you pull back. Great, because he realizes how he's treating you. Oh, thank you, Fiore. Appreciate it. I'll check it. Yeah. We have karmic challenge connection. If this is something you want, Spirit says to continue manifesting it, but don't put all your eggs in a basket, is what I heard Spirit say. Don't put all your eggs in a basket. Like, don't put all your faith in this person and put all your time and energy into this person. Pull back. Pull back. Make yourself unavailable. Let him come to you. Like I said, let him take the lead. Let him be the man in this connection. Let him take the lead. Let him call you. Let him set dates. Let him make plans. You just, be your beautiful, divine, feminine self. Let him put in the work. We got transformation. A change is taking place. Because like I said, I feel like he's going to give you an apology, and really, like, as you start to pull back and just focus on you, he's going to realize, I can't do that, because if I ignore her and I don't give what I'm supposed to give, then I can end up losing her. I can end up losing this connection with her. You know what I mean? Okay. So I hope that helps, Benita. All right, so who I got? Valerie. Valerie, love, you can go ahead and post your question. Yeah, the thing to keep in mind with relationships, been having all these downloads. If it doesn't serve you, release it. Like KC said, it's not about loss. You're not losing anything, but you're releasing what's not yours. Yeah. You're welcome, Benita. How does Michael feel about you? Let's see how Michael feels. Let's see what's his energy. Are you two in communication, Valerie? I feel like you and Michael are in contact. Yeah, Benita, I feel like the person you're dealing with he's kind of still getting over something. So that's why he kind of gives you wishy-washy vibes. He also expects you to be a little bit empathetic towards him, like understanding that he may have a lot going on. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. How is he feeling? I don't know why this reoccurring theme is Two of Pentacles. He has a lot going on. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, he has a lot going on. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, he's juggling. Like, he has a lot going on. Could be work, could be school, could be family. He just has a lot going on. He sees you as a Queen of Pentacles. He sees you as very loving and resourceful. Look, he has love for you, though. The Lovers is here. He has love for you. Yeah. You're, like, very dear to him. That's the energy I get. Look, we have the Empress. Yeah. Your light shines. Your light shines. He sees you as beautiful. Like, he loves your aura, your energy that you give off. He's curious about you. Page of Swords here. He's curious to know more about you. 34. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. It's like this is a very like teamwork type of energy. I don't know if you're co-workers. I don't know if you two are co-workers, but he feels like you guys could work together very well. Like you guys could potentially make things happen. Five of Swords. Five of Swords in reverse. That's what happened. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, he doesn't want anything like, he's not in a manipulative energy. He's not in a fighting type of energy. None of that. He genuinely wants to get to know you. Page of Swords. And he does have feelings because the lovers is here, and that's strong feelings. Seven of Pentacles, but he likes to take his time. Seven of Pentacles, he likes to take his time. Pentacles, I think Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, they're very slow. The earth moves slow. But yeah, he feels like you guys could actually, there's potential here. Like you two could actually build something solid. You know what I mean? But he's not on no manipulative BS. He may ask you questions too with the Page of Swords. He's really curious about like where your mind is, you know, that type of thing. Hey, Divine Cancerian. I watched your video the other day on dreams. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love your whole vibe though. I really do. Manifestations. Yeah, he has the desire to make things happen between the two of you, Valerie. But it's like, it's going to take time. And with the Three of Cups, it's definitely a friendship energy. I feel like he has some doubts or fears about taking a leap of faith because the Fool comes up. The Fool comes up here. But he feels at peace in this relationship. And I know that sounds weird seeing the Six of Pentacles, but he feels at peace in this relationship because he feels like it's fair. Like it's balanced. Like you two, you know, both your energies balance out between the two of you. So it's like you're giving, like you're kind, you're respectful, you're supportive, and he's the same way. So it works out. Probably why he feels like things can really work out between the two of you. But that's how he's feeling. You're welcome, love. I subscribe to your channel too. I subscribed. I was like, oh, let me get in here. Let me get in here. I love it. I love supporting other readers. I really do. It's beautiful. And everybody's work, you know, every reader's work is different. The way that you present information is different. So it's I love to see it. All right, y'all. So Valerie and Fiore. Let me see what your question was, Fiore. Okay, Woo's feelings. Let's check them out. Let's see what Woo is feeling. Let me ask this though. Are you and Woo in contact? Are you two in communication? Let me ask that first. That helps me get a better feel of the energy surrounding the situation. You're most welcome. Great. Okay. Great. Is it like new? Like you two just met recently? Or has it been like a month, a couple of weeks, a couple of years? When you say new, what is your new? What is your definition of new? Thank you, M Love. You're one of my best multitaskers. You are awesome sauce, M. Oh, shout out to all my moderators. I love y'all. Thank you for all that you do for my channel. Thank y'all for all the love and support. about okay. So it's a little almost 2 months now. Okay. Let's see. What's the energy? Ooh, okay, he's nervous, honey. 9 of Swords. He's nervous. He's nervous about how this connection is going to transition. He's nervous about it ending. Why is he worried? He does want success with you. He does want a good outcome with you. Let's see. How is he feeling? Let's see. Because I know y'all. 1, you're a Scorpio, and 2, you're a mama. So mamas always do everything. Mamas amaze me. He's nervous. He's nervous about, he's afraid of like an ending. He's afraid that things could change between you two. Yeah, he's afraid things could change between you two. Oh, thank you, Divine Cancerian. Let's see. Yeah, 5 of Cups. I feel like he's afraid of being rejected. That's the message I'm getting. Look, let me show you. 9 of Swords. Like, oh man, I hope I don't ruin it. I hope I don't blow it. All in his head. He just really overthinking, like negative thoughts. It's like, sir, calm down. We ain't even met yet. 9 of Swords. The death is about change or transformation. So the energy between you two now is great, but he's afraid that when y'all two get together, it may change. Because death is Scorpio energy, and it's about change and transformation. He's afraid that you may regret the decision to be in a relationship with him. So dramatic, I'm telling you. So dramatic. He's all in his head about it. Like, sir, it's all right. You're going to be all right. All right, y'all. So I'm going to add Divine Cancerian after Fiore. Yeah, this relationship. He's all in his feelings about this relationship. He has a lot of feelings for you. With the Lovers here. He has love for you. And he wants to offer, he wants to offer his cup of love. But it's like at the same time, he's nervous. Like he's afraid. I guess he sees you in this 9 of Pentacles energy. So it's like, 9 of Pentacles energy is, it's real like independent energy, self-sufficient, like you don't necessarily need another person or need a relationship because you good. Because it's 1 less than the 10 of Pentacles. But you're comfortable where you are. It's like you're not desperate, and that's great. That's the energy he sees you in. He may have been hurt before. 3 of Swords. He may have been hurt before, So it's almost like he's stuck in his head because he may have been hurt before. Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations on the new job. And that's so wise of you, Fiore, to just take some time for yourself. That's so important. Even in relationships, you need some you time. Like just me, myself, and I. Absolutely. But yeah, he may have been hurt before, so that's why he's afraid. Like, so right now he's like confused, like he's unsure about. I feel more of a confused energy with the 2 of Swords because you two are communicating, so it's not that you're not communicating. But I feel like he's like indecisive about what to do. Or not really what to do, but how things are going to go between the 2 of you. I think he's afraid. I feel like he's afraid of you rejecting him. Yeah. Yeah, but he's excited. The 8 of Wands, he's excited to come towards you. He is excited. He has hope in the connection, but it's like he's afraid. He's afraid at the same time. So, just so you know. He's got love for you. Got nothing but love for you, baby. All love. The Lovers and the Page of Cups clearly tells me that he's got feelings for you and he wants to express that. But he's nervous in the back of his mind that things may not go the way that he wants. You know, that's what happens with relationships. Relationships are not perfect. People are not perfect. Sometimes they end, and that is okay. Breakups are okay. Divorces are okay. Separation, okay. It happens. You're welcome, love. Even if it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of, it's not the end of life as we know it. Okay, Divine Cancerian love, you can drop your question. Let's see. It's so funny you asked that question because I literally was just thinking today about getting another career finance deck from one of my close friends. She has a new deck that she did, and it's like, ooh, I want that. I'm gonna get it. Let's see. Career and finance. Let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for Divine Cancerian in regards to finances and career? What's the message? What does she need to know? There's definitely going to be forward movement. I feel like you might be in your head about it though, Divine Cancerian. But it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Look, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. You're actually going to find a job or a career path that's actually going to be suitable for you. And if you're currently like trying to figure out what's your niche, Spirit is telling you, Spirit wants you to know specifically that whatever it is, it has something to do with service, like caregiving, taking care of others in some type of capacity, almost like a healing energy, because this is water energy, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's almost like taking care of others in some form or fashion is what brings you the most joy, is where you're most comfortable, where you feel like you're of service, you're of benefit, and you're able to help others. So if you're seeking employment in some type of way, Spirit's advice would be something to where you feel useful, where you feel like, your work matters and you're making a difference, whether it's like helping people with housing or childcare, or something where you are I almost get like a caretaker, motherly, nurturing type. Could even be in the medical field type thing, but something to where there's an active service with the 9 of Cups. But I feel like it's going to also bring you joy, and it's going to be like your emotional satisfaction as well. Like you're going to be satisfied and comfortable with whatever career path this is. Let's see. Something to where you're caring for others or providing some type of service for others. Spirit, what messages do you have for Divine Cancerian in regards to finances? What's coming towards her in finances? Okay. Justice. Yes. If you were in a workplace situation where you were being mistreated or things were wrong, you were being overworked, underpaid, that type of thing, Spirit is wanting you to know that everything comes full circle. Karma, okay? It's going to come full circle. So whoever it was, they're going to receive their karma, but things are going to balance out for you. And it's amazing because it's like sometimes we go through those down periods, but then there's always going to be the up. So if you're already down, the only way you can go is up. And Spirit's reassuring you that it's going to go up. If it's been down, it's going to go up. If it's been up, be aware that it could go down. So start preparing yourself. If maybe you've had money coming in or whatever, multiple sources of income, things may kind of start to slow down a little bit. and figure out ways that you can balance out your financial situation. Maybe you want to gain more multiple streams of income instead of just having the one fixed income taking care of all the bills and different things, so that you always have a source of money coming in. Let's see. But I'm really feeling like things are going to start to work out in your favor. Let's see. You also may need to take a break because you do give a lot. Check this out. Spirit ain't lying. 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is financial stability. Complete financial stability. And I feel like also, you know that saying, home is where the heart is? I feel like whatever career path you take that is, you know, centered around service, caring for others, that type of thing, I feel like not only is it going to satisfy you on an emotional level, but financially you're going to do very well, because you have a capacity for taking care of others, because I feel like you have a lot of empathy for people. So you feel how they, you know, you put yourself in that person's shoes. So you care for them the way that you would want to be cared for. And the blessings are going to come to you because you have that spirit about you, where you want to make sure the person is comfortable, or you want to make sure they have what they need, or you want to make sure the babies are okay. Yes, the Spirit says you need to take care of you. Queen of Cups. In all of the service and all of the people who serve, whether you serve in the military, and thank you for those of you who do. We appreciate your service to this country. Whether you serve in the medical field, doctors, nurses, whatever you do, you also have to be pampered and catered to. So make sure you're taking time out for yourself, treating yourself, taking a break, getting your rest, because you need to rest too. Because sometimes you find yourself stretched thin with everybody. And even the fact that sometimes you may also do things financially for other people. So, you know, what happened? What you mean, Em? Sometimes the fact that you do things for other people also, Divine Cancerian, like financially, you know, be careful with that too, because sometimes, especially when it's like close family and close relatives, sometimes you can get into it with them over money situations, because like, let's say for example, oh, we're here, love. Let's say, for example, Divine Cancerian, like, let's say you have, you know, you're blessed, okay, financially. And let's say a relative's like, oh, well, you know, I need $200 to get this fixed in my car and I don't have it right now. You're like, okay, that's fine. I'll loan you the money or whatever so that you can get what you need to get done, right? Because you're blessed and you have it, you know? So you're loaning it to this person. But then the person, you know, they don't pay you back or whatever. It can cause a lot of confusion when you start, you know, giving money, like loaning money to close family members. It doesn't work. It doesn't work out. So Spirit's like, be careful with that. And also too, it's like, you know, knowing who you're dealing with. If the person has a history of not coming through, then Spirit's strongly encouraging you not to do it, because if they're asking for your help in a financial sense, and they have a history, a pattern of not paying things back, Spirit's saying that can affect you and y'all can get into it. 5 of Wands, y'all can end up getting into it because it's like the person's like, oh yeah, I was going to do this, I was going to pay you back, but then, okay, where is it at? So if the person has a pattern of doing that, especially if it's somebody close to you, Spirit's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if it's a man, damn sure don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it, ladies. I'm telling y'all, don't give men money. Do not. Do not. Men were made to be providers for a reason. Don't do it. Don't do it. It always ends up a hot mess. Don't do it. Because this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. Be like, listen, give him an alternative suggestion. Like, hey, you may want to try this. You may want to go here. You may want to apply for that. Don't give it to him yourself, because then it just creates more chaos, basically. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for her in regards to finances and career? Also, I'm picking up to Divine Cancerian. Be aware that you may have someone in your energy, like co-worker wise, that could be slightly jealous of you. The person could be slightly jealous of you. But Spirit's saying they're just disappointed that they didn't get something that maybe you have. Maybe you have a position that they have. Maybe you received some type of award or, employee of the month or some type of recognition that they wanted for themselves and they didn't get it. So be careful with that too, because this person is a shit stir with the 5 of Wands. And we have the Sun here. So this is about abundance as well. Yeah. Spirit's saying blessings are going to be coming in for you as far as, financially. Things are going to be looking up for you. 7 of Pentacles. Be aware of what everything that you've been working hard at. It's going to when I see the 7 of Pentacles, it's like you're going to reap what you've sown. So everything, all the hard work you put in, all that overtime, all that, filling in for other people, whatever it is, it's going to pay off. It's not in vain. It's not in vain. And if you feel it's in vain, then Spirit's advice to you is to take a step back and say, okay, so why am I here? Why am I still clocking in? Why am I still showing up here? If it's not giving what it's supposed to give, look at his face. Spirit's like, reevaluate it. No face, no case. Why am I still showing up here every day and doing this and clocking in when there's no passion in it? I don't care for it. I don't like it. They don't treat me the way I'm supposed to be. Why are you here? So if that's the situation, Spirit's saying take a look and see why. What makes you keep coming back to somewhere that you're not appreciated or you're overworked and underpaid? Okay? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. The moment we've been waiting for. Spirit's saying you're going to be very blessed from now through August financially. Like everything's going to be panning out in your favor. So even if there's a hiccup in the midst of it, know that it gets better. All right. What's Oracle messages? Let's see. Advices, Spirit. What's the advices for Divine Cancerian? Moderators, if y'all want to go ahead and add yourselves on the list, please do, my loves. Please do. Let's see. What's the advices for Divine Cancerian? These are actually my favorite types of readings to do. Career and finances. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Windfall of money is coming your way. 10 of Cups. Windfall of money is coming your way. Put them ideas to work. So, and I also feel like you have a creative side, Divine Cancerian. So whatever it is you've been thinking about, adding, whether it's adding something to your channel, doing something a little different, adding a little razzle to the dazzle. Spirit said, go ahead and put that idea to work, boo. Put it to work. Don't just, I had it over there in that little notebook. Nope, get the notebook out. Set it up. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Okay, so the windfall of money can come in. Yes. So the windfall of money can come in. Yes. It's time for a career change. Ooh. It's time for a career change. Spirit said it's time to switch it up a little bit. Like I said, if you're not happy where you are and you feel like you're not being properly compensated, or you know your worth and you're not being treated as such, time to reevaluate the situation. It's time to rewind and re-strategize. Hustling multiple resources. Okay? I'm telling you. One source of income is not enough. It's not enough. So all those ideas, yes, all those ideas that you have, whether it's running your own business, opening an Etsy shop, whatever it is, resale, wholesale, whatever it is you're thinking about doing, do it. ASAP. Do it. Spirit said, do the damn thing. Do it. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 because listen, your spirit guides and ancestors do not want to hear you come back complaining, talking about some, oh, you know, I just, you know, no. Just do it. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Can y'all hear me? Oops. Can y'all hear me? Okay, love. Hang on, y'all.